Hey everybody, it's Friday again. I hope y'all have had a wonderful week. Oh, excuse me, there's something in my eye. And today, of course, since it's Friday, it is time for a Friday financial tip. For those of you who are watching for the very first time, my name is Lisa. I am a wealth coach to women entrepreneurs. My passion is helping women entrepreneurs be able to stand on their own 2 feet and be empowered by their business money instead of controlled by it. And each Friday, I come on here and I give a Friday financial tip, and it could be money mindset, it could be money management, it could be something to do with the business, which actually will help with the money. So it's just different tips. And so without further ado, I'm going to get into it. But again, if you are watching for the first time, make sure you go check out my YouTube channel and you can catch all the previous episodes of the Friday financial tips. Okay, so without further ado, this week's tip is ban multitasking. Yeah, I went there. So a little bit background of me. Before I became an entrepreneur, um, I am not very proud to say I did put this on my resume, but also a lot of people still put it on the resume. It astonishes me how it's still a job description. But on there was I was a multitasker. I could do multiple things at one time. Y'all, I cannot do multiple things at one time. Couldn't then, can't now. It looked like I was a multi-tasker, and I could do more things at one time. But honestly, at the end of the day, I was frustrated, I was aggravated, and I was stressed to the hilt, and I had gotten nothing accomplished. I might have gotten half of what I could have probably normally done if I wasn't answering emails and whatever else. And so in job descriptions, they want you to be able to be a multitasker because they want you to be able to answer emails and do your work, or do this and do this. And you're supposed to be able to do it all at the same time. It's not possible, okay? And as an entrepreneur, I've been learning this, and I'm having to remind myself that I am not a multitasker and that I get so much more done when I concentrate on one task at a time. When I don't try to do 5 things at one time, I get a lot more accomplished. So I mean, come on, really. I mean, who are we kidding? Most of us have kids. We're entrepreneurs. We may have staff, we may not. Trying to do more than one thing at a time? Yeah. And when I say it, it astonishes me that there actually, y'all, I saw a job description that said seeking competent multitaskers. When, and in fact, it has been proven in studies after studies after studies that multitasking is both impossible, and that attempting to do it makes you about 3,000 times less productive. And again, if you're honest with yourself, if you try to multitask, how much work have you actually gotten accomplished? Like, yeah, you did a bunch of stuff, but did you actually finish anything? I'm here to tell you I haven't. So don't let yourself get caught up, or if you have employees, don't let them attempt to multitask. You don't get to the point to where you think that you can absorb the information in an instructional podcast while blasting through your email inbox. I've tried that. It doesn't work. Or deal with Twitter notifications or Facebook notifications while you're on a conference call with your suppliers. One, that's rude, and two, next to impossible. Because at any point you're paying attention to one while the content of the other is just coasting right over your head. And the reason why we say that is because it's without any cognitive recognition to your brain, meaning you're not absorbing the information. Our brains aren't built to multitask and be able to absorb multiple things at one time. My daughter would be a perfect example. She has ADHD. She's also high functioning autistic, and she is even more so. You can't tell her more than one thing, much less expect her to do more than one thing. If you try to tell her multiple things that she's supposed to do, even if you expect her to do them one at a time, her brain becomes overloaded and she gets frustrated. So it's more predominant with her, but it's the same thing with us. We can write a list down and we can be told multiple things, but then when we try to actually multitask them, it's like juggling. And I'm not a good juggler, but juggling is still one thing. You're concentrating on the ball. So it'd be like juggling and trying to answer the phone at the same time. something's going to drop. It's going to be phone or the balls. Which one? You know? But by doing one thing at a time, and only one thing at a time, you'll find that you actually get more done in a day. Your work rises to a much higher quality, and that you'll make fewer mistakes that you have to go back and fix later. I'm going to be honest, I do better writing a list out of the different things I need to do for each of my clients and doing one at a time. And when I get done, mark it off, and then go to the list and do the next one. Do I get interrupted? Yes. I have kids, and I'm an entrepreneur. Do I have emails that come through that I have to answer, and sometimes they're urgent? Yes. What I try to do is I answer emails right at the beginning, and then I don't answer emails again until later on in the afternoon, so that I can, and I literally close my email inbox, so that I can concentrate on what I need to be working on. When I have client calls, I'm not trying to answer emails and do, listen to the clients. I'm focused on one thing. It's the reason why I have days that I don't have client calls, so that I can concentrate on the work and close out the email inbox. Now, do I have days where there's so many urgent things going on and I'm not able to really get to the to-do list? Yes. But you know what? Stuff like that's going to happen. It's entrepreneurship, and it's called having kids and whatever else. But my whole point is, when we ban the whole idea of multitasking, we are able to get more done and concentrate on the thing that we're trying to do instead of getting aggravated. So that is my tip for the day. Try it out and see. It'll take a little bit of time, but I promise you'll see that it's a lot less stressful, and you'll actually get a lot more accomplished. And until next week, remember, yes, it is possible to have sassy and sexy money. Talk to you later. Bye.